so it's fair for everybody. Because I would consider that the run. Like, Deacon should be the first split on this. Leaked Don't Tell FromSoft. DS4 will have Despacito DLC and Louis Fonzi. He'll be the next Lord of Cinder. Really? You think so? Wait, Kayla, let me check. Oh, that's cool. So it's supposed to be kind of like you with the headset and everything like that. I like it, dude. I think it's cool. Who is the artist that did it for you? Your face looks like it looks kind of evil, just a little bit. Hope I can make it. I hope so too, man. If it was Raptor's birthday, this definitely would have been the run. So if it's not, we can blame Raptor. Plan to shoulder like Gundyr too. Unfortunately, you can't do that with this weapon. If you could, that would be very useful. You could just body check people. Zero good or bad. Well, I don't have a bet open yet, so you guys can't enter yet. I'm gonna open it once we finish Deacons. So zero is yes and 1 is no for any yes or no bet. What is your opinion on Frida in terms of difficulty? Pretty difficult, man. Definitely pretty difficult. And also just a lot of content too. Yoki, what's up? How are you doing, man? You follow 115 people and sometimes only 1 or 2 are on. I don't really think that's about the amount of people you're following. I think that's more about their schedules and frequency, right? Like I said, like for me, it's just there's a lot of people I follow that are full-time that stream all the time, so it's hard to not have them on. More of them are in that situation than not, so it's super hard for people to not be live. And like many different time zones too. Maybe if, like a lot of the people are all North American time zone, and maybe their schedules all fall around the same time, then there's sort of like a gap. KLN, and it is getting hyped, so we discussed faces that would work. Okay, I see. KLN, I don't think I've heard of them before. Kuwatakaru, okay, I see. I probably didn't even say that right. Demon, what's up? Which one is you? Wait, what? Bloodborne Cart will have something I'm not gonna pronounce properly if I try to. East of Thoughts and Minds DLC will allow you to buy Despacito 2 from NASA. That's a pretty big meme right there. the Glob Gab Galab DLC. Just beat Frida in the most difficult by a decent amount in DS3 for me. I'd say a lot of people would probably say that's close to number 1, if not maybe number 1. But there's stuff in DLC 2 that I find is also pretty much on par, if not more difficult. I guess it just really depends. Like that fight can be really simple compared to other ones if you have a weapon that can backstab fast, that does good damage, and you're good at backstabbing. But if you're not good at backstabbing, then it could be more difficult than many things. What is the weapon art? This right here. Despacito 2 develops DS4. More lurking. Let people know the news. Appreciate you a lot. Honestly, dude, I think that's awesome, man. Congrats. Hopefully it continues to I guess make you want to improve other things as well. Like I think that kind of thing's same thing for partnership too. It's like good motivation, right? It's definitely not like I don't look at it as like a goal, an end goal, but more of just like the first building block. It's kind of how you should look at it. What are now difference PB numbers in the bottom? Difference is the comparison now is now, this run. PB is personal best run. So the best run I've done. And then we're counting the amount of hits I'm taking. You know, I could actually make it here. Let me see if this actually changes the amount of confusion about the chart. I'm curious. Just out of curiosity, I want to see. There we go. Let's see if that makes anything less confusing. Thinking about getting a second one. Do you have your other two finished, or is it just that right now? Working on DS2 remaster. Wouldn't it be like DS remaster? Because like obviously that's already like old, man. It's been like a month already. They need to fix a lot of stuff, so they should be remastering the remaster. Only 40 bucks for one graphics card? What kind of graphics card do you get for 40 bucks? Oh, graphics mod. Dude, I read that as card. My bad. I was like glancing. I'm like, what the hell? Never mind. If I dance early, I could, but we don't know if we're going to die right after Eyewall, so it wastes more time. Dance is like pretty guaranteed later on, no matter what. So it's not like it's going to make a difference in the beginning other than just take more time before we have to reset, if there is going to be a reset early game. And there definitely is a chance, like there's not a huge consistency in the beginning. It's the giant and everything. So if we get past settlement, then we're probably guaranteed to make it to Abyss Watchers. And then so on, right? That stretch in between, though, is not guaranteed. Despacito to working on Bloodborne Battle Royale. I'm definitely pre-ordering that. Forgot the kappa again. Will I make a Discord server? I do have one. But you have to be a sub, though. It's one of the sub perks. How do I feel playing DS3 after so many days in DS1? The first day back to it for the first like 30 minutes was really weird, and then it's not really that big of a deal now. It was pretty weird at first, though. It kind of feels like the character is sliding around on ice or something, or it's like someone else is moving it sometimes and you're not doing anything. Like DS1's character movement seems a lot more like, it's like less varied in how you can like run around. I don't know, I don't even know how to explain it, but it's like tighter, but not tighter in a good way, tighter in like a restricted way, where you feel like it's almost unrealistic, like the way that you turn and move and just how things flow. So this kind of feels more floaty and free and all that. Yeah. What was my first emote? I think it was the heart, but I had it done by another artist, so it looked a bit. It was the same shape, but it just looked a bit different. Or it was, sorry, it wasn't the same shape. My bad. No, the shape it was pretty much the same idea, but the shape got changed. Same kind of thing though. That's the very first one. But I had 2 right away, and then I got 4. I think the day I got partnered, we unlocked we unlocked at least 4 slots in total, maybe 6. I don't know. Because like you have to consider when you're an affiliate, like you can already have subs going into partnership, so no one. It's not necessarily that everyone's gonna sub when you get partnered, but when you used to get partnered, there'd be like 100 people that would sub all at once, right? So it's kind of. It's kind of different now, but it's cool because I guess you can kind of show, show that metric as a prerequisite, and more incentive for them to understand who would want to invest in the content, I guess. Why am I killing the giant dog? Because he's trying to kill me first.
1 year of supporting this goddamn nonsense. Worth.
Cadwallader, thank you for the 1 year resub, man. Welcome back. Enjoy your Hood of Edge. How does it feel? Is it spiffy? Does it feel edgy? Okay, that was very scary. Okay, we're out of there. This is why I wouldn't want to do Dancer first, because think of that extra few minutes before even getting to this part. Like, why would I want to, you know, risk that when it's like the same thing later, but we're already on our way to the next area after that, so we actually save more time. Kind of, in a way we save more time. Actually, I guess, time save wise, I guess it's like pretty similar. It's not that different because you'd still have to go there, but it's just, it saves the hassle of the resets. Forgot how crazy Fallout 3 was. Fallout 3 is really cool, man. I wish they remade that. Very etchy. Today you start NG Plus Guts cosplay run. Wish you fun. I hope you have a good time, dude. Too bad you can't get like the... Oh god. I hit the side of the touchpad and just made the camera go weird. Too bad you can't have the crossbow and everything, or like the crossbow arm. Maybe in Sekiro you can do that. Fleeful, that's okay, dude. Don't worry. I appreciate you saving it for Saturday, because that's... Again, it's going to count for charity, so if anyone wanted to sub and they want to hold off till Saturday, that's a good time. Bizlock, what's up? How are you doing, dude? Consider it this way, though. Okay, so if you have a resub, for example, and you're waiting, like you don't have... Okay, announcing the alert doesn't mean that that one gets counted towards... like you can have an alert stored, and it's not going to matter because... the way that works is not... Like, resub alerts aren't actually resubs. They're just like you announcing them, so... Like, because you saved an alert across multiple days, that doesn't count because that's from like days ago. So it'll already predetermine how many resubs, like every single morning or like even throughout the day, it's going to determine how many resubs are calculated for that day. So we'll be basing it strictly off the dashboard, but don't feel the need to like save alerts and stuff if you want to get them off the screen, because I know that those can be annoying if you don't use them right away, because that's not going to matter too much. That would mean your resub would be like probably today, or it was recently, before today. Mandolo, I'm doing pretty good. How are you, man? Do I do PvP in DS3? I am not a fan of PvP in this. I'm okay with watching it, but I can't really play it. I did a stream of it, and it just was not the same as the other games, really. I don't know. There's something about it that didn't keep me interested. Seems like the mechanics are just more suited for this kind of stuff. At least for me, I don't know. What controller am I using? I'm using a DualShock 4 at the moment. Dirty, welcome back, dude. How are you? Do I start at usual time on Saturday? No, so we're going to be starting... I think I decided on 10 a.m. EST because I can't start to... Like, I can start earlier than that, but it's not going to make much sense because there's already going to be a certain amount of people that aren't able to be there at the beginning because of how early that is. So I can't really start, like, super, super early compared to my usual time, or it's not going to really be that effective. So it's actually more beneficial for me to, like, stretch into a later time for the ending, but I don't want to be up, like, super late, so... The idea would be start at 10 a.m. EST. My expected time of ending would probably be 10 p.m. if we get through all the games very fast and Bloodborne's played. If not, then earlier than that. And then if something happens where I'm really bad at DS2, then it could stretch later than that and it wouldn't be a big deal. Like, we'd still be ending roughly around the time that we could these days or whatever. It wouldn't be a big deal at all. So that's going to be the time. And I'll put more information tonight in the Discord about it, and I'll put stuff on Twitter about it over the next couple days, and maybe today as well, just so people are more informed. Henrique, I'm doing pretty good. How are you, dude? Is this challenge because I like Gundyr? Well, I think it's kind of funny because we killed him so many times on speedruns, so many more times than other bosses since the resets were so heavy. So I'm like, you know what, we might as well just do a Gundyr no-hit run. And also, I've never tried the halberd before this run. So the idea of these are to use weapons I've never played with in the game. First time I touched that weapon was this run. Will I stream DS2 PvP sometimes in the future? If there's like an event that happens, and there's a lot of streamers that are like participating that I like. I don't know. Honestly, the DS2 PvP community is kind of trashy at this point. No offense to anybody that plays it. It's not. It's just not really. There's just not that many people doing it, and some of the people that have before are not. Like, I don't know. Like, streaming it becomes toxic and stuff. It's not the same as it was when it was in its prime, so... maybe I'll stream it just for shits and giggles at some point, but I highly doubt it, though. I could. Like, the last time I played it, I tried it for like half an hour, and I was winning mostly all the time. Like, I think I only lost twice. So, I know it wouldn't be bad for gameplay. Like, I'm not that rusty, but it's just sort of annoying, though. I don't know. Because... Not as many people playing overall, and the community for it sometimes can attract attention that's not wanted over here for me. Cold, you like the emotes? That's good, man. What's happening Saturday? We're doing a charity stream. It's going to be for St. Jude. So all the sub revenue for the day, resubs, and every other type of sub is going to be put towards charity. And then the idea will be we're doing... the trilogy SL1, so DS1 through 3 SL1, and then if I beat that and we unlock or we surpass a goal that I'm setting, we will do Bloodborne as well at the base level, and Bloodborne will be all bosses plus DLC, and then we'll play Demon Souls the next day. So I know that's been discussed quite a bit. Stream snipers? I'm not really. I don't care about stream snipers too much, but. It's just like, I don't want chat turning into like absolute trash because of playing that. And it has many times that I've gone back to it. Looked at the solo to Jordan, that was a mistake by Buckethead. I used to be able to play all of that except for the solos when I was pretty young, but I didn't have a kill switch, so what I did was I had I think it was like one pickup was just completely muted, and I would just use the toggle for a three-way to do the kill switching, and it would be, I'd have to do it so fast because of the delay of having to switch with like a toggle, like instead of a button, and it sounded really janky, but I used to try to do it that way. It's pretty funny. But yeah, that's a really good song actually. You should try to if you are able or up to the task, you should try to play like Soothsayer or something like that. It's a pretty good one. Possibly easier than Jordan, I don't know. It's a slower tempo. Reven, it's going pretty good. How are you, man? Darius, what's up? You make sure to be present during it. Awesome, dude. Trilogy no hit SL1? No, it's gonna be just an SL1 run of the games. Probably pretty quickly too, so we can squeeze all the stuff in, but I think that DS2 is going to take forever. I feel like DS2 is going to take more time than both 1 and 3 combined. Maybe not, though. Hopefully not. You ever speedrun different games other than From Software games? If no, would you like to at some point? If there's a game I like in general, and it can be speedrun, then I will, but I'd have to like the game a lot. There's nothing I've played where I've liked it that much to really, like, put a huge amount of effort into it. I learned Shadow of the Colossus a little bit, and like I did like a run of it that was timed that wasn't using record strats, and then I learned some record strats, but I didn't get through all of them, and then realized I'm like, you know what, I don't really want to grind this too much. Like, it's fun, but I'd rather save it to play it again regularly like I did the first time, for when I've forgotten about it and it's like new again, you know? Because it's a really good game, but I don't think it would be super fun to grind as much as other stuff. I'd rather save it for like a, you know, revisiting kind of thing. Watching World Cup, Darius? I'm not, dude. Nothing against it, just I don't really pay attention to like mainstream sports or anything. But hopefully you're enjoying it though. Mage, what's up? How's it going? Cup, how are you doing? You'll enjoy watching me play DS2. all that low ADP, that those possible, what is it, like 6 frames, 6 iframes. Oh man. But yeah, Lupus Deck, like it's more of just like if there's a game that I like, then I'll do that. It has to have replay value in the first place though. So I mean, I wanted to learn Evil Within 2 really badly. And the problem with that is you have to do a bunch of like stupid shit to your computer to like fuck up the resolution of it and make it run like 300 frames to do certain skips. And I don't care for like when you have to put like effort into changing the way that your graphics are just to do a skip. Like that's kind of stupid. So and it's literally just a lot of like these really stupid skips where you're just bouncing across the entire map because the frame rate screws up. So it's not even really technical within the normal gameplay. It's just more of you have to do it on PC, and you have to fuck up your PC to be able to do the kind of stuff where it's just really confused, and that's not interesting. And then there's a glitchless route for it, but it's a pretty long run, so I don't know. And that's another game too where I'd love to revisit it and just kind of like enjoy it the way I did the first time instead of starting to hate it at a certain point. I feel like I could with the way that it plays and all that. I don't know. Some games this much can ruin them. Yeah, it depends. It depends on how much you like it. Like if you like it a moderate amount and you play it too much, it definitely could ruin it. If you like it where like even if you hate it at times, you're still gonna like it no matter what. If it's like all-time favorite, it would be hard for it to ruin it. I think it's just like if you enjoy it but you don't absolutely love it over everything else. SL1 speedruns? No, I'm going to be doing all bosses and no major skips. I'm definitely done with SL1. Say F to pay door respects. Hostage, what's up? How are you? Zed Wild, welcome back. What's up, man? Can't wait for the SL2 runs. Yeah, I forgot to mention we're going to be starting in the SL2 category. And it's going to be, the objective is going to be to run it as slow as you possibly can. Soul level 2 slow runs. Am I gonna be learning the Wilhelm skip? Yeah, definitely. I'm curious, why does everybody say like Wilhelm with a W when his name is Wilhelm with a V? Even though Like, I know it might be pronounced like a W, but when it's written with a V, there's a lot of people that spell it that way. Is that because that name is actually spelled differently in certain places or something? Like, what's the deal with that? I've seen a lot of people do that. I've always been confused. No gamepad run? That could be pretty difficult. What stat do you level up in SL2? The stat that literally does nothing, just to be a troll. Resistance or something. Oh, it's a German thing? Okay, I see. Master of Nope, what's up, man? Good evening. Any percent walk run, you're not able to sprint. That could be tricky. Control game with feet run. I actually want to do that. That's not even a joke. You reminded me that that's actually something that's going to happen pretty soon. We need to do SL1 one-handed on DS Remastered first. Oh, you know what? I guess it wouldn't. It wouldn't fit the theme. I was gonna say for the charity stream, maybe I should just do SL1 one-handed, but we've already done it on DS3 and we've done it on Bloodborne, so DS2 SL1 one-handed would not go too well, in my opinion. But yeah, that'll be a run of its own. I gotta finish that, and then I have all three of them one-handed, minus DS2. And then I'll probably do arcade stick on DS Remastered with feet, and then also DS3 with feet, if possible. Just gotta see if I'm allowed. Okay. TOS, yeah, that's what I mean. Succeed in DS1, Lando? Yeah, it's on the YouTube if you want to see it. Proxima, how are you doing? Louis, that combo is so scary, man. Thanks for the congrats, dude. Thank you for putting up with it. Okay. Trying to think of what... Oh, wait, I gotta do the splits. Here we go. That would be a good idea. Run killer incoming. I actually did get hit by Walnir on this before. It's not nice. Like, as long as he doesn't summon skeletons right after this, or something with his left hand. That's really annoying. Like, that's okay, I think. Yeah, like, this is annoying. It's just such a waste of time, dude. Like, I hate that. I'd rather him just do that immediately if he's gonna make me have to homeward bone anyways. It's like Aldrich doing arrows on the last engagement that you make. Like, what's the point? Cheese, what's up? How's it going, dude? Shorts, how are you doing? Can I watch the sub baby tonight? You're going out? Unfortunately, you're gonna have to invest in our sub baby daycare program. Comes free with a tier 4 sub, by the way. So, there you go. That rat was getting pretty hostile right there. Mentos, what's up? How are you doing? Pamaka, welcome back. Meet your new babysitter, the Peach. Oh no, that's a scary looking babysitter. If you're too scared and you need to leave the area, yeah, I was so spooked right there. Like, it had nothing to do with winning or anything like that. Zion, how are you? What's up? Only 10 days before you moved to Spain. Awesome. Are you excited about that? Funny boy, welcome back. What's up, man? Okay, this is gonna be harder now. Why do I need to hit the bridge? You're actually right, I don't need to hit the bridge. Normally I would do it as just like a reaction because speedrunning you would do that, and then also on a no-hit run you'd have to go back down right after this point. For both, you'd be going to Smoldering Lake right after, but I don't have to do that. Thank you for reminding me. Does the armor buff me somehow? No, the armor just makes the run harder because you can't roll this far and you can't run as fast. So it's mainly just a downside, but it's also to kind of like look the part too, right? It's part of the challenge. It would definitely be easier in a few ways if the armor wasn't included.
Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
Dingo Dante, thank you for the sub, man. Enjoy your remotes, enjoy being a skeleton. Welcome. Also, how are you? I don't think I saw you in chat. Do your best then. I will try. Just gotta get past Deacons a few more times at least. And I feel like we're there. I mean, even if you get past Deacons, there's still some things that you can't really do much about, but we need to just increase the amount of times we get past them. You gotta do a Pestilent Mist only run. I haven't used Pestilent Mist before. That could be pretty cool. Although, isn't it just like you just cast it and then just stand there and watch your target die? Does it work on everything, or is it just certain stuff? Would be easier if Gundyr did some sport, probably. Yeah, he's a little thick. Axe, what's going on? Your Gundyr somehow looks short and chubby. It's because the character is just really big, dude. I made the sliders for the character max, I'm pretty sure, except for the head. Why do you do Catacombs and Dancer? Wait. Catacombs and Dancer before Cathedral? Because... I don't know. Just feel like it's... good idea. I guess I don't have to. Well... let's see. We could do Sage early. That is possible. You make a solid point. Maybe we should rearrange that. Who's better, me or Lobos Jr.? That's up to you, dude. I have no idea. If you really care, if you watch streams because you want to see someone that's better than someone else, that's all your perspective. I don't stream to be better than anybody. I stream to do the best job I can do. So that's all your own thing in your head, right? Went to Untended Graves the first time ever, and Champion Gundyr is probably the most fun you've ever had in the game. Champion Gundyr is one of my favorite bosses, definitely. Joe, thank you for the good luck, dude. I appreciate it. Who's better at the game? Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying. I'm saying that's all up to you, dude. I don't know. Is there really a way to... How would you go about dictating that? Because I personally don't know how you dictate that. I don't think this game's meant to be about who's better than other people. I think it's just about overcoming your own kind of shit, right? It's not a competitive game. It's a single-player game. I mean, in terms of speedruns, he's never speedrun an official category on DS3, so I can't... We can't compare speedrun times. We can't really, like, he's just done a lot of stuff that I haven't done, and I've done stuff that he hasn't done. It's not really, even if you wanted to compare, it's not really possible. Ooh, that was scary. They tried to bamboozle. Artorias cosplay no-hit run? That'll definitely be something in the future, yeah. I mean, these kinds of things, if you can figure out, like, what the downsides are of the weapon and how heavy you are as the character and all that, or any other, like, little details, damage, numbers, whatever, you can definitely get them done in, like, a reasonable amount of time. Why Glaive in heavy armor? It's a cosplay of a boss in the game. So, Champion Gundyr. It's his armor set and weapon. Also, I didn't have to wait there. Puffy Rice Ball, thank you for the host, dude. How was your stream? What's the next run? Dancer? We're doing Nameless King next. And then Dancer might be after that if I want to squeeze that in before we go back to speedruns for a bit. Aaron, thank you for coming for the raid, man. Janami, what's up? How's it going? Meg, how are you? Ray, there's something, raid something. I feel like you raid like I do. Everyone's like doing their own like capital copy paste hype statement, and you're just like Kappa, whatever. I don't care. I've came for the host, so yeah, sure. that's the right way to do it. There you go. Anyways, Rice, how was your stream? What were you playing? I don't even know if there's a mod here to give you a shout out, but if there is, actually Raptor might still be around. He might be busy though. I'm not sure. If not, I will give you a shout out myself. Hopefully you had a good stream. Anyone coming from Rice's stream, we're trying to do a no-hit run looking like Gundyr. For the funsies. How many push-ups can I do? I have no idea. Necro, how's it going? Which speedrun am I gonna do? We're gonna be doing all bosses and then no major skips. Oh, Cobster is here. Damn, he's got the low-key shoutouts. Nameless, or it doesn't have a name. I think that is the name. Well, that's the title as far as the information goes. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a literal statement. I don't think it's a joke or anything. Like, there is a lack of a name, a title, other than, like, he has the title King, but his name is not known. Okay, that's weird. I don't know if I did more damage there than I was supposed to or not. Mihu, what's up? How are you doing? Eno Stan, what's up? How's it going? Rice, I gotta give you a follow. I don't think I follow you. Rice, I'm doing pretty good. Trying to get this this run, because we've gotten down from I don't even remember how many hits we took in the beginning. We gotten down to 2 hits as a PB. Definitely have come close to getting 0, just not enough yet. Okay, apparently that's the right timing. Who came up with the idea for the run? That was me. Zombie Gandalf. You can parry Sage, yeah, if he attacks with that particular attack, you can. Okay, this part's a little bit sketchy. Didn't know it was possible, it is. Now you know. Getting informed. Keep telling people left and right. Wait, are you and Puffy friends? Okay, wait 1 second. I just followed you. There you go. It probably showed up on the hit counter display or something like that. Love the idea then. Well, I mean, this is something that I was going to do with Fort's Hammer, but then I just didn't like the armor after a certain amount of time, which I wish I just stuck with it, because then that would be another one that's complete this way. But yeah, I did Vort's Hammer, I did Moonlight Greatsword from Osiris, but obviously there's no armor to go with that, really. It's not really like an actual boss weapon, but you get it from a boss. So it's kind of like the idea of just trying weapons I haven't tried before that are boss weapons, and then eventually other weapons. But instead of just trying them, actually getting good enough with them, and like maybe their weapon arts and other things to find out strats of how to not get hit as well. If there's any different, like, I don't know, some of them are pretty much like, you don't have to change too much from a regular no-hit run, but other ones you have to do some really weird things. Like Moonlight Greatsword, it was really difficult to kill Deacons and Aldrich. On this, it's really difficult to kill Deacons, so you have to get creative. And then I guess anything where you don't have the distance from the rolling and the heaviness of the armor applies to. Fox, what's up, dude? How's it going? Second best butt emote ever. It was the first originally. I did give you the credit for having the best one for a little bit. No, I'm kidding. You can take first place. It's fine. Hoodie, what's up? How are you doing, dude? Yeah, I don't typically wear armor in this. Well, I mean, I guess on a speedrun, we wore the Herald set. Farron fidget spinner, that'd be an amazing weapon. Wonder if like how long you hang around that dude at the pillar dictates him combusting or not. Did you ever devil something moonlight? What? Fox, dude, honestly, I think yours is better, dude. Like, if we're looking from a completely, like, a standpoint that has nothing to do with my opinion, but feedback-wise, if I take feedback and then... Actually, I guess, okay, it's not really, I can't judge it properly, but if let's say, like, I wanted to judge it properly, I'd still say you definitely... like, especially with, like, your setup's very basic in comparison, so... If you had a really, really good setup, then it wouldn't even be comparable. You'd be on a different level, man. Although, to be fair, yes, my setup is not the most optimal it can be. It's very decent, but it's not nowhere near set up the best it possibly could be. I know exactly what I could do to make it better, but it's too much stress on my CPU at the moment. I can't really live EQ or virtual audio cable reliably while doing this. Oh, I didn't set up RTSR. Okay. Just gonna go back. Drink a quart of olive oil midstream. A quart of olive oil? Ew, that's gross, man. Baron Greysword L1 is already a fidget spinner. Is it? Baron Greysword L1. RE20. Yeah, an RE20 would be probably better for... well, see, I like the SM7. I like the qualities of the SM7 be better than the RE20, but the RE20 would be better for specifically this. This I can use for more than just the stream if I want to. It's gonna last forever, like, till I'm dead, so... This was an investment for, like, multiple things if there ever is the opportunity in the future, but... I should have... Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back again. But yeah, RE20 is very good for speaking. I mean, they're okay for instruments and stuff too, but I don't think they're comparable for specifically singing and instruments, or as widely used for singing and instruments as this would be. Top 2 radio mics anyways. Yeah, there's definitely better, but like that's where you get to the point where it's like it's not really consumer or close to consumer. Which of the two is better for a no-hit run? Log? Wait, what do we talk? Which of the two what? Okay, that's good enough. Sign for us? Sign, wait, what? How'd the music thing go, Aaron? So... I mean, he's finished his shit. And then I'm finished mine. I just gotta throw the video together. But he's also going to be doing some more stuff production-wise after he's ready today. So, like, probably by tonight or tomorrow it'll be done, like fully finished. Should be decent. I don't know, it's the type of thing though where it's not really like, it's more beneficial if you could do that in the same space, or I guess live somehow, like not live recording but live collaboration, because I don't know, he's like very, very good. So if it was someone that wasn't as familiar with certain music, or maybe they just like they weren't maybe they didn't play as long as he did, or like weren't as experienced. I guess it would be hard to like do that because the type of thing where you can take, especially with the fact that our tone is so different, like it's not really ideal. Even though there's complementary aspects of both, they're not really like, if you wanted to do it super well, you'd probably want to use like very similar tones. So it's a very different approach for both of us, but like he's like really good, so it's cool. Made it really awesome. Kay, what's up? How's it going? All right. Anyways. Failed cosplay because of the dagger? Think so? Room full of jerks. Yeah, the deacons are just a bunch of jerks. Just a bunch of goofballs, man.
Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
Fox, thank you for gifting Proxima a sub, man. Proxima, enjoy your remotes, enjoy being a skeleton. Welcome. Thank you. You're nuts. You're crazy. Stop it. Yeah, 99's too much, man. All right, that was actually possibly one of the better fights. Well, I mean, minus the beginning, but that's pretty good. Okay, I'll open a bet now. Let's see. Okay, so the title of the bet's is going to be The Run, question mark. So the options are yes and no. Yes is the number 0. No is the number 1. You get 50% of your points if you win. The minimum amount of points is 10 and the maximum is 1,000. All you got to do is follow the instructions on the first line of the bot right there when it says betting started. Just copy exactly how it says to type it in. There's also a command called bet help that will tell you again how to do it, but the option number 0 is yes, and number 1 is no. That's how it goes. You can only bet 10 to 1,000. You can't bet less or more. And you can check how many points you have by typing in skill points, which it should say on the command. Now let's see how many people ask how to do it. Let's see. Why not 2 to 1 for a win? The odds have to be worse than... Oh wait, 2 to 1 for a win. The house always wins, so you think that I'm going to take all your points? Oh man, what I would love to do with all the points that I've been generating mysteriously out of nowhere for you, that I definitely don't have an infinite source of. The possibilities, if I could steal them from you. Is 0 a win? 0 is yes, 1 is no. So to the question, which is, are we getting the run? So yeah, win versus loss. 0 win, 1 loss. You can think of it this way. It's like a no-hit run. So no hits, 0. Any amount of hits, 1. You know, that's a good way to do it. Scrooge McDuck over here swimming in chat points instead of gold. Scrooge McDuck. Oh man. Getting hit on purpose to get all those skill points. You know the secrets, I guess. Damn. Swimming in them, yeah. Just got a giant pool of points. Peach perfectly fits for the re. Yeah, I kind of figured, I'm like, if we're gonna make a re-emote, I can't just make it like a person, you know, I gotta make it the Peach. It's gotta be. It's the theme at this point. Liam's, I think that's all up to the person that's listening, right? So if that's what you think, I appreciate it, I guess. I don't know if that's something you find cool. But as long as you're enjoying yourself, that's usually what I say. Not really sure what to say about that. That's not really the goal, but I'm just trying to commentate the stream. Is this any percent, Beliba? This is any percent, yes. Fox, dude, what? Stop! You just gotta stop, dude. You just gotta stop. Like I said, you have you get yourself a setup that's like, even with your current setup, I feel like your audio could be more desirable to listen to than my own. If I listen to your audio versus listening to my own, not even because of my commentary, but just specifically the quality, or overall, not even the quality, the overall just enjoyment level of it. Like I think yours is better. So, and you don't have as good of equipment, so you're already ahead. You've already won. Doesn't matter. I guess it's not really about that, but still, like, I think that you did a pretty good job. Stugatz, what's up, dude? Thank you for the good luck. Do I love you, Techno? I love your eyebrows. Must be nice to have a good voice, Colpster. I don't think that. I think that anybody that thinks that they have one is probably, again, like you're either trained or you have a problem. You have like a disorder or something like that, maybe. I don't think anybody likes their voice at all. Like, I think you have to not. That wouldn't make sense. I like being cringy though. I love making people cringe. That's like, so I do enjoy that stuff. I think I'm okay at that, but otherwise, that's it. So I mean, like, you might not make people cringe as much. I don't know, unless you're trying to be cringy, but. Give it a lick? That's weird. Okay, you know what? Actually, what I will say is there is some... I'd say there's a certain level of I guess not... Like, you don't want to hate yourself. I'm not saying you should hate everything about you, but, like, I don't think that there's a way to think that you're... because the vibration... Like, I forget the term for it. Again, Stay Plus can explain it when he's here, but it's something about the acoustics in your head. And the vibration and all that. There's just not really a way to enjoy that. It's very difficult to, so... It's not really the same thing, you know? But if you're specifically training, like, to do something where, you know, that's your profession, then maybe it's different because you have to put in a lot of hours practicing or, you know, training, and that's a lot different, right? It's completely different. Have I seen The Office? I have seen The Office. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I like the humor in it. But I don't know. Sometimes it's not really... I don't know. It's easy for me to get bored watching The Office. That's what I found. I like Steve Carell quite a bit. Rainn Wilson's fucking hilarious. Like, I like the movies he's in. I like his character in that. But I just... Some of the other people, and then also just like some of the material, like the content of it, it's just not really. Maybe I haven't seen an episode that's funny enough. Like, I've only watched a bit, but I couldn't get into it. But yeah. Hear your voice through your bones? Wait, what? Through your bones? You mean like the rebounding in your head and stuff like that? You're making that sound so silly. In which order should you play DS1, 2, and Bloodborne? That's all up to you, man. I'd say if you play DS2 first, you're setting yourself up to enjoy the other games following it more. But if you play DS2 last, you might be disappointed. If you're the type of person that doesn't like DS2 as much as the other games, you're gonna let yourself down at the end, I think. So I would do that first. That's my own personal opinion on it. Autoculture, what's up? How's it going? DS2 is amazing. I think it's good, but it's not the strongest out of all of them for me, so... Personally, for me, if I played DS2 last out of all the games when they released, I would have been a little bit let down. I'm glad I played it when it came out, because it brought me down from the excitement I had from DS1. It disappointed me a little bit in some ways. PvP made it okay. PvP made it good. But like for the reasons that you play it normally, like getting through it and all that, the PvE, it disappointed me. So then I got brought back up once DS3 came out, and then once Bloodborne came out, and then DS3. So it's a lot better, right? I would have not wanted to end on that though. That would have been a pretty big letdown for me. Yeah, I understand when you're saying like bones is in like your skull, but I guess like every bone in your body. I'm thinking of like other bones too. I thought that sounded funny. The way that it was explained was just interesting. How many poison areas does DS2 have? I think it's like 2 major ones, I'm pretty sure. And they're very small. Or one's pretty small, the other one's kind of like an indoor sort of thing. I played Lords of the Fallen, I have. DS3 a good starting point. I think 2 and 3 are pretty accessible for everybody in terms of like knowing where you're going and stuff like that, not getting lost. Mechanically, they're both a bit ahead of DS1, so it's better that way, but I would say DS1 is probably still harder than 2 in my opinion, and then 3 would be harder than 1. But not for navigation. For navigation, this one would be pretty simple. Sky Oldman, what's up? How's it going, man? Recently played Scholar, and for sure DS3 greater than 2. Yeah, and I'm not saying that everybody has that opinion, but it's just a popular thing that I've taken from other people's opinions and my own. I think it's a pretty easy, like, well-known thing. It doesn't mean that there's some people that like or don't like DS2 the most. Didn't parry Gundyr at all. You didn't parry Gundyr? I think the first time I killed him, I don't know if I killed him with parries or like I'm pretty sure I learned to parry him, but I didn't necessarily kill him with just parries. That was beautiful to watch, thanks. Can't parry Pontiff Chosen. I would say Gundyr is harder than Pontiff to parry, but that's personally just me. It's just, I guess it's just about how much time you put into it, man. Although maybe for you, you're going for attacks on Pontiff that are more difficult for you to parry. I don't know. Cheating streamer carrying a dagger. Hey, you let me carry my dagger. I can have the dagger. You're a cheater for telling me I'm cheating. Valnetic, thank you for the host, dude. How was your stream? What is up? Meme Supremer, how are you? What flavor? Flavor what? Hitting Gundyr is so much easier than Pontiff. Couldn't beat Champ, had to get good at parrying. Once you click the parry button, not in mid-animation. See, I would actually argue that, Leems, you don't, the active frames of the parry aren't on the startup, it's in the middle, pretty much. There's startup, active, and then recovery, right? It's just a very quick animation, it only lasts like 1 second, right?
It's already been 6 months of watching godly Pontiff parries. Hail thee, mighty Squillakilla.
But like, you aren't trying, like the active frames of the parry aren't at the beginning of the animation, it's like after the startup. So you could be moving your hand at the beginning of it as the weapon is in the proper position to be parried, but it's not gonna work that easily, so it just happens fast, so it's hard to time that. Sarastina, thank you for the 6 months in a row. Welcome back. The godly Pontiff parries. I don't know about that. I think they're just casual Pontiff parries at this point. Although they are very important, and there's one extra that I gotta do that is not really included on any run, so at least normally. How many runs have I attempted so far? I think this is the 6th day of streaming this run. So however many attempts on average in that time span, I'm not sure though in total. And Nominatus, what's up? How are you doing? Deck Fink is so adorable. Deck has that robed rat emote too. I thought it was Tolomio's because Tolomio had the rat originally. I guess maybe he got permission from him to use it, or maybe it's like a very generic picture somewhere online, but the rat one's hilarious. I don't know if he had that when I subbed to him originally. Real man parry with the fist. Don't point down at Cinder this time. I will not point down at anybody, I promise. Oh, that's the wrong way. I don't know if you can set that up while it's moving. I feel like you don't take as much fall damage, but I should probably try that next time. Lore behind the invisible bridge to the tower, I have no idea. That is a good question. Why Gundyr again? Do something else, Hoxie? Hey, if you don't want to be here, man, the beauty of this platform is you can leave and watch other people. I hate to tell you, man, but I'm doing this run until I get it, so. I mean, Saturday will be a different stream because the charity stream, but this is how it works. You don't give up because you don't do it within the first couple days. You just do it. Runs that are good don't get done because people just don't, like, decide to stop doing it, you know? That's how you don't really get anything done. But, I appreciate that you're here. I'm assuming that you probably want to see it because you're here right now and you're willing to type in chat. Otherwise, you would be probably already gone and not existing here. But if it bothers you to the point where it's excruciating, you have the freedom to watch other things. I don't blame you. I implore you, and I appreciate your honesty about it. But I'm not going to change what I'm doing because you want me to. And I will do things you probably will like more in the future, but because I want to, and because it's the time to do it. You thought I had already done it? No, I'm not. The run's not complete yet. I definitely wouldn't be doing this run if I already got 0 on it. Definitely not. That doesn't really... I mean, like, if it was a speed run, I can understand improving the time. Dujanero, what's up? How are you doing, man? Just asking a question. Chained to your desk and your hands were cut off, Capbomb. That's pretty brutal. Usually there's just shackles and stuff, but you have hands cut off now. That's intense. Well, okay, I can understand where you're coming from if you assumed I'd already finished this run with 0 hits, but you can rest assured from now on, if there's a run I'm doing that's no hit based, I probably am not gonna do it again after I just got 0 hits on it. Like the exact same category, same setup and everything, right? Okay, that might be too much. So you're gonna go back. Favorite Pokemon meme? I don't have a favorite Pokemon. I don't have a favorite anything really other than just food and like broad spectrums or categories of things. There's too many things that exist for me to decide on one thing because there's things that do things better than other things. So don't think I could pick one. How about you? I feel like you have to dislike a lot of stuff in one categorization to come to the agreement of one being better. It's kind of, I don't know. I feel like if a lot of people thought about what their favorite thing was, they'd realize their favorite thing is like matched evenly with other things too. They just don't think about it enough sometimes. Or they pick reasons that aren't really like, I don't know. There's like just one thing, even though there's many things to whatever they like. So favorites are kind of like a little bit weird in my opinion. There's just too much diversity with everything to have favorites these days. Favorite celebrity? I don't even care about celebrities, man. I don't have any even... I mean, like, there's people that I like that are like actors, for example, like that are talented, but I mean, I don't think of it as like, hey, this group of people are my favorite celebrities. I would say like they've performed in this specific task that was their job the best compared to other people, which is one aspect of the person, not based on their relevance or anything. Favorite Spice Girl? I don't even remember the names of the Spice Girls. I remember hearing the music a long time ago, but I actually don't even remember the names, dude. I failed. Isn't everyone brainwashed? Well, it's ideal. Like, media wants you to definitely spend time obsessing about people that are famous. It's very true. Favorite Rebecca Black song? Definitely that Tuesday song. Oh, God. Tuesday's the best song ever. Way better than Friday. Celebrity, oh god. Favorite Souls game? Bloodborne would be my favorite game, but it's, I mean, like, you can associate it with Souls. And when you look at that, it's a very small selection to pick from, so it's pretty easy to choose that. There's nothing that really compares to that. You're hoping for a celebrity crush? Like I said, I don't really pay attention to celebrities, so if there's someone in a movie I've seen and I know the actor from other things because they've been in a lot of movies, then I'm purely like I'm looking at it from the perspective of what they're doing at that time, but I don't really care about people, like, if that makes sense. Like, I don't care about who, like, I have no interest in what kind of dog they have, where they live, like any of that stuff, unless it plays into an interest that has something that can benefit me, like knowing that, right? So I don't care about their lives. I just care about like what they're doing, like what their work is. It's more about the work than them. Obviously they're involved in that, but you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't have like, there's people that like celebrities just because they obsess about the people and the lifestyle, but they don't like they're not looking at it from what they're doing as much. Like, that's not their primary focus. It's mostly just like the whole like culmination of them as a person, and that's usually very petty stuff. So I don't have any opinions on any of that. If you want to discuss like good people that are acting in certain genres of things, like maybe Benedict Cucumber. See, I didn't even know who that was until someone mentioned. I had seen him, but I didn't know his name. I didn't know him by name or anything. So I really don't pay attention to a lot of that stuff, man. What class? The starting class for this, I have no idea. I mean, this is supposed to be a Gundyr cosplay. I think I picked the warrior when I began, the bandit axe. Or battle axe, whatever. Kind of thing. I don't remember, though. I think it was that. Whatever has the most strength. Battlefield Counter-Strike. Don't really care about people. Well, I mean, like, when you're saying, like, celebrities, I don't care about, like, people's lives as much. I care about, like, what they're doing. Like, what they've impacted me with. What I've experienced from their work. That's how I'm looking at that. But some people are not as interested in that stuff. I mean, like, you can pick whatever you're interested in, it's fine, but... I was not supposed to do a running attack, but... got away with it. I think because she was facing the other way. Favorite bit, 0 or 1? Oh, like wait, what? 0 or 1? If I make this run, what I'm going to do next, we're going to make a nameless king character. I'll probably take, like, a couple streams away from DS3 again. We might do, like, a class challenge on DS1 or a Great Bow only or something like that. For, like, a stream or two. I'll probably just do Great Bow only in between. Then we'll come back and we'll do nameless king. Is Sekiro directed by Miyazaki? It is, yes. Can I update the banana splits? I will do it. I promise you. Talking binary, he's like, he likes both numbers too much. Oh, I guess I'll go with both. You had to pick fire, water, earth, or wind. Probably earth because oxygen and, like, I mean, you'll definitely die without water, but oxygen is also needed more immediately, I think, and I think more things providing you with more oxygen would probably be more important first, maybe. I don't know, before you get dehydrated and die. Maybe that's the wrong answer. I don't know. It depends on what the context of that's being asked for. Like, if we're talking about like survival, like I don't know what else it would be applied to, I guess, but I just pick Earth, I guess. That was a really loud
Greetings
reset.
from Germany, Squilla. I've missed your calming voice.
Ayumadai, dude, thank you very much, man. Wait 1 second. Gotta get the laser beam focus. Okay, there we go. Thank you for the 3 months in a row. Welcome back, dude. Enjoy your new badge. They're always loud. Some of them are less loud than others, though, I find. Like, I know it's always loud in a general sense, but certain ones of the 3-month resubs seem to be even louder, and I don't know why. Maybe my audio is turned up more because of this. Is that the Profane Flame? I think so. We're talking about the goblet thing that's over there. Possible to do a projectile run. Depends on what kind of projectiles. If I did Yorm before Aldrich, I guess I'd be brought to dance. I'd be brought to Slayer with RTS already set up, right? Just realized that. Maybe I should do Yorm first. Might have to change the order around on this. Streamer is cheating using Storm Ruler. Oh man. Thought Profane Flame was Profane Greatsword Weapon Art. I think we're just talking about like the fire that's in Profane Capital, like the thing that the Firekeeper people are around. You cheater, Gundyr never used Storm Sword, Strem Sword. Hardest boss in this game, Solar Cinder definitely. Just overall. Pyramid Spectre, what's up? How are you? Also, Pat Bateman, thank you for the GG, man. Gargoyle Lothric Castle that keeps jumping down and killing itself, but you want the item that's dropping. What should you do? It'll probably not jump down eventually. You just gotta make sure that. I mean, like, there's nothing you can do. It'll sometimes do that, and there's nothing you can do about it. But just try to run around the corner really fast and get its attention. If it's the one that is right before you go onto the balcony with the chunk, before the part where the shortcut is and the 3 NPCs are. You felt SOC was harder for you. Gale was the worst. It's gonna be, yeah, like Gale's not as hard as Cinder for me, personally, and even on a first playthrough. Just depends on who you are, I guess. Aimless, what's up? How are you doing? Jaegercom, that's a really good S emote. Is that a fox or a dog or something? The eyeballs, dude. Droppin', how are you doing? Also, Ultimate, what's up? Nognir, how are you doing? Thank you for the GGs. Ojala, welcome back. Friend, what's up? Reb, how are you doing? HWY, that's not even a word. Highway? What? Lloyd is here. Of course you're here because Reb is here. You guys are attached forever at the eyeballs. Your eyeballs are literally glued together. Oh wait, is this a raid or something, or is this like a mini like group meeting? I'm confused. Okay, I'm gonna have to not read chat for archives just to be careful. It's an intervention, yes, Cap? Oh no, not an intervention. It's a Discord raid. Oh well, I appreciate it. How come I never get invited to your Discord? I feel left out now. I'm the most avid Discord user there ever was on the planet, of course. My Discord skills are unparalleled. No, I'm literally just kidding. I think I'm pretty sure I have the server on my bar because I'm sub to Reb, right? Unless it's not a sub only server, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's there though. There's so many servers that are on my thing, but some of them I've never even actually like seen really or been through. Discord scares the hell out of me sometimes. Even our own Discord is scary. I don't know. Didn't even join your server, Copstra. I will have to. I'm sure it's like a cooler version of ours because you're like, I'm not gonna put as much effort into a server of someone I'm modding for rather than my own. So I'm gonna use all the real cool skills. I'm gonna use all like the elite Copster strats on my own server. Why you no go to TwitchCon, Reb? I've said it many times, like I'd be okay with planning a vacation for a bunch of people to specifically plan like every hour of it would be around stuff that we would want to do that everyone could agree on in a location that's neutral for every single person, no matter where you're from. But the idea, like I have no business being in the convention center, even though I know it's supposed to be like for like what we're doing and all that. There's nothing like I don't have interest in interacting, networking, talking to like people at booths. Being inside there in general doesn't matter, so the ticket to go there would be more of just like, I'd rather just like, it would be more of just like a trip to California. It wouldn't really be like going to TwitchCon, because I probably wouldn't spend any time in there anyways. So it's just like, it's I can't justify it enough to go. It's not really about the people. It's more of just like the purpose of it being. It's I know people use it as an excuse because it's a very organized thing. So you get to like you get to make a mark with a lot of people in one place at once. It's not just like people you choose, but I don't know. I might go at some point, but I can't say that I'm gonna be like I've promised myself to never say yes ahead of time because there's a huge chance it's gonna be a no. That'd be hard to organize. It wouldn't be with the same amount of people that are going to TwitchCon. It would be with people that are interested in having a vacation of some sort, right? So it wouldn't be like the quantity of people. No, because obviously you're not going to be you can't possibly hang out with everybody at TwitchCon at the same time. That's not possible. You're gonna have your own groups that you form into anyways, but like you get to see all those people at some point and say hi, so that's the difference, you know. You're going this year and next year? Oh god. That is insane. I hope you enjoy it. I'm sure it's really cool. I've heard some stories. I've heard good and bad stories at this point. More so the bad ones from last year's, not really the ones before that. But there's some drama apparently, and I don't like drama either. So, yeah. But I will say though that it seems like they have some pretty cool music sometimes. I don't know. Only for partners, Culpster? It's not only for partners. Well, I mean, you get like, there's like VIP stuff for partners, but not, you can still go though. There's like a bunch of stuff for everybody. From what I have seen, it doesn't seem like it's mostly just partners. Okay. Getting good. Okay. Don't want to go again as a baby streamer? As a baby streamer. Dude, everybody's technically a baby streamer in relation to someone else, right? Well, okay, unless like you're Ninja, then you're not a baby streamer. Anyone in relation to Ninja is a baby streamer, pretty much. Or like possibly Shroud on a good day. Reb, thank you for gifting Dactard a sub. Dactard, enjoy your emotes, enjoy being a skeleton. Welcome. I appreciate it. He's no baby. I'm most definitely a baby. Not like a super, like I'm not like a mini baby, but like a big baby maybe, or just like a medium baby. Even more incentive to not go. How's that more incentive? I'm trying to make you feel better. I'm saying that everybody feels like that no matter what. Unless you're like maybe one of 2 or 3 people that in general out of how many people that actually stream, which is a lot, so. Fox, how do you know, man? I bet if you had a kid, it would probably sound even crazier than you, man. It'd just be like, yo, this is Fox AMT just coming at you right now. Fox AMT Jr. with the Cuphead stream. Trying to play some Cuphead right now. Fox AMT Jr. Alright, we're gonna set up our TSR. Reb, thank you for gifting Lloyd a sub. I appreciate it. Obviously, you have a crush on Lloyd. This proves it. Lloyd, enjoy your remotes, enjoy being a skeleton. You gotta stop gifting subs too. You're at double digits times 2. So you gotta stop. Have I done all the endings? There has been 2 of 3 endings that I've done. Last one I've seen, but I've never done it though. Rad, thank you for saying that. That's a super encouraging stuff to say, of course. Hey, you should probably not be bad. Probably don't make a mistake. Be a good idea. Just don't suck. Speedrunning Lord of Cinder's heads. Oh, the little throne skip things, yeah. Once you start getting into doing those, I mean, like, it saves you so much time that why not do that every time? There's not really a downside unless you miss and then you have to go around again. Most of the time, you're probably just going to get the early one and you're not going to miss. So it's the same thing as not doing it and there's no risk. Either way. Okay, I'm going to put on this. And that's it. GG. Goodbye. Alright. That was pretty sick. That was actually a really hard Cinder fight, dude. That was harder than practice. They always give you the stupidest... They either give you the stupidest Cinder fight, like, on, like, whole other levels, man, when the rest of the run's nice, or, like, the rest of the run is just fucking sketchy, and there's so many close calls, then Cinder's like, hey, I'm gonna be nice. Or no, maybe it's this way. Maybe Cinder is just nicer on all bosses plus DLC. Maybe it's that.
Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
No skill points for you. Running in the hallway. No skill points for you.
Withdrawn from its vessel.
Raven, thank you for the 2 months, man. Welcome back.
Be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
Also, Fuller, thank you very much for the sub as well, man. Enjoy your emotes, enjoy being a skeleton. Was that the first run that we did today? Did we even reset? I feel like that was literally the first run. Like a 2-hour, 6-minute run right there. Damn, dude. Strims? No, I don't think so. I think we're good. But... Whew. Yeah, that's pretty insane. So what we're gonna do now is we're going to... So there's actually a couple options. I was thinking... If this got done and there was still time left in any stream that we were doing, that we would do the Deathless run on DS1 again. We'd see how far we could make it on that. So we could do a couple NGs on that, see if we die. And then if we do... Or we could start another DS1 run and do a class challenge. Because I have to do a little bit of research to figure out how to set up the character for Nameless King. Also, wait a second. Let me turn down the tunes just a little bit. Yeah, DS1 continued no death. We could try that. One second. There we go. Not DS1, please, Penasteel. Well, it's like already set up right now, right? Crystal Sage cosplay. We're doing Nameless next. But I don't have everything ready for that yet because I have to like figure out what the stats are and everything. I don't want to do that on stream because it's boring. Eno Stan, thank you for gifting Gray a sub. Gray, enjoy your remotes, enjoy being a skeleton. Welcome. Okay, just for the clarification, I'm just gonna cut the credits. So Journey 3, that was New Game Plus. And I guess we will click no, maybe? I don't know. Why not? Yeah, we're gonna do the same thing we just did with this, but with Nameless King next.